Morning, folks. Daryl the Fishing Addict here. I'm just going to demonstrate for you today how to fillet perch. Well, first off, let me just explain to you, most people won't like filleting a perch because they are a small species of fish and it's tedious to make a fillet, really. Plus, another reason is because they don't want to lose any of the meat, if possible, from a perch, again, because they're a small fish. So a lot of people just normally cut the head off, make an incision along the belly, clean the guts out, scale it, and then pan fry it after it's been butterflied open. But with me, I like a clean fillet without the skin or anything else and no bones to mess with. So what I do, I start off with making my first incision behind the head and behind the front fin, like so, on either side. And then I stand it up and I make an incision right along as close to the top of the spine as possible, all the way down along the dorsal fin. And once I pass that back of the dorsal fin, you can push it all the way through because you're behind the rib cage, all the way to the tail. And while I have it standing up, I like to make the same incision on the opposite side of the spine, going along the back of the dorsal fin until I pass behind it, and then again I can clear right through all the way to the tail again. And it's very important here to have a sharp fillet knife because you're going to be passing the rib cage, and the sharper the knife the better, because it will take the path of least resistance. So you can hear the ribs there. So to minimize any bones in the meat, it's very important to have a sharp fillet knife. So there we go. Now that I've passed the rib cage, I go down along the belly. So it butterflies open. And then it's just a nice clean cut all the way back to the tail. And when I get to the tail, I leave the fillet on the tail for stability, for when I clean this fillet off the skin. So it's left intact. Okay, which is easy to hold on to, and then press firmly down. Oops, firmly down on the fillet. And there we go. One fillet of perch. So then I continue on the opposite side, the same, taking the path of least resistance along the rib cage. Again, you can hear it. Alright, just like so, all the way back to the tail. And the rest is just smooth sailing. Nice easy cut back to the tail. Again, leaving the fillet intact for stability. Then I can hold on to that. Press firmly down. All the way, the fillet going back and forth. And there we go. Second fillet perch. And there we are, all intact, into the garbage. And I will continue here with filleting up a few more perch. As you can see, I've already done a handful here, and I got a few left here. So that's it. Pretty simple to fillet a perch. And you can use this method for any panfish as well, walleye, pickerel, trout. You can use it for trout, although there is one extra step because of that extra bone in a trout, and salmon as well. But yeah, and bass. So yeah, have fun, enjoy, practice, take your time, and happy fishing.